What if I tell you there is a Cincinnati neighborhood where you can get artisanal coffee, craft beer, and an authentic Mediterranean breakfast within a 3-mile radius, all while your home values remain remarkably stable in an unpredictable market? Pleasant Ridge has been quietly transforming into one of Cincinnati's most vibrant neighborhood destinations with an incredible mix of local businesses and a community that genuinely supports one another. If you're looking for that perfect balance of urban amenities and neighborhood charm, you're going to discover why locals love this place and why it might just be the hidden gem you've been searching for. Stick around because I'm going to show you everything that makes Pleasant Ridge one of Cincinnati's best kept secrets and why it might not be a secret much longer. Hey everyone, I'm Christina Beck with the Brewing Group, the #1 large real estate team in Cincinnati. And as someone who actually lives in the Pleasant Ridge area, I can speak firsthand about what makes this neighborhood so special. Today, we're diving deep into Pleasant Ridge, a vibrant, walkable neighborhood that's been recognized as one of the best places to live in Cincinnati, according to niche.com. We're going to explore everything from the tree-lined streets and historic charm to the incredible local dining scene that's been drawing people from across the city. I'll walk you through the housing market, share insights about the community vibe, talk with some locals about what they love most, and help you figure out if Pleasant Ridge might be the perfect neighborhood match for you. So without any further ado, let's talk about what makes Pleasant Ridge so amazing. Let's start with location. Because Pleasant Ridge has deep roots dating back to 1795 when Colonel John McFarland built a fort to protect early settlers, establishing this area as one of Cincinnati's historic communities. The neighborhood was actually originally known as Crossroads because of the intersection of Montgomery Road and Columbia Road, which is now Ridge Road, which connected settlements throughout the region. And let's talk about why location matters so much here in Pleasant Ridge. We're perfectly positioned between I-71 and I-75, as well as right between the Norwood Lateral, just south of us, and Ronald Reagan Highway, just north of us. We're bordered by Norwood, Gulf Manor, Amberley Village, Kennedy Heights, and Oakley, which gives you incredible access to everything the greater Cincinnati area has to offer. You're looking at about a 15-minute drive to downtown Cincinnati during normal traffic, which means you can easily commute to Central Business District or catch a Reds game at Great American Ballpark, or if you prefer to Uber, it's about the same cost as event parking downtown. The airport is roughly 25 minutes away, making travel convenient whether you're headed out for business or vacation. And what I love about our location is the proximity to other desirable neighborhoods. You're a short drive from Hyde Park or Kenwood's upscale shopping and dining, Oakley's business district, and Kennedy Heights' growing art scene. Pleasant Ridge offers something that many nearby areas don't, the perfect sweet spot of being close enough to everything while maintaining its own distinct character, and more affordable price points than some of those neighboring communities. Plus, with public transportation options and about 6 bus lines passing through the area, you've got flexibility in how you get around the city. Now, let's dive into what you're probably waiting for, the housing market here in Pleasant Ridge. As someone who lives here and works in real estate, I can give you the scoop on what to expect. The current average price in Pleasant Ridge is around $330,000, with houses selling anywhere from $200,000 to $500,000 in 2025. Our market is pretty competitive still, with a score of 76 out of 100, which means when priced right, we're still seeing homes sell in multiple offers. The housing stock here is fascinating. You'll find everything from small apartment buildings to single-family homes, with many residences being relatively historic, built before 1939. And then there's a significant number of homes that were also built between 1940 and 1969, giving the neighborhood a wonderful mix of architectural styles. You'll see gorgeous brick colonials with front porches that invite neighborhood conversations, charming Cape Cod-style homes with dormers and cozy layouts, classic Cincinnati doubles that have been converted into beautiful single-family homes, and some lovely ranch homes from the mid-century period that offer single-floor living. What's really unique about Pleasant Ridge is that approximately 37% of the real estate consists of small 2, 3, or 4-unit apartment buildings, which is higher than 96% of America's neighborhoods. This creates a really interesting visual landscape and diverse housing options, which leads to lively conversations on the neighborhood Facebook page about those options. Let me break down what different budget ranges will get you in Pleasant Ridge, because there's honestly something for everyone here. If you're looking in the $200,000 to $300,000 range, you'll find charming Cape Cods and smaller historic properties, many of which have been well kept to maintain their original character. These homes typically offer 2 to 3 bedrooms and are perfect for first-time buyers, or perhaps those looking to add value with some strategic sweat equity. In the $300,000 to $400,000 range, picture beautiful brick colonials and fairly updated ranches with 3 to 4 bedrooms and 1 to 2 bathrooms. Many of these homes feature hardwood floors, original details, and that classic Cincinnati charm we all love. And for those with budgets of $450,000 and above, you're often looking at fully renovated properties and homes with premium features like finished basements, multiple full bathrooms, and landscaped yards that feel like retreats. And then, of course, we've got some stunners, some million-dollar homes on a few coveted streets with quite a bit of space, quite a bit of history, and all the charm. And while those rarely come on the market, you can see we really have it all in Pleasant Ridge. Here's what buyers should know about the current market. Pleasant Ridge is competitive, meaning you need to be prepared to move quickly when you find the right home. When priced in line with the market, many homes get those multiple offers, sometimes over list price. The good news is that homes here have shown solid value retention, and the area continues to attract new residents who appreciate both the community feel and the convenience. Even with all of the charming locally owned multifamilies, most residents own their homes rather than rent, which speaks to the stability of the neighborhood and the long-term investment potential. Property taxes are reasonable compared to some of the more expensive nearby communities, and you're getting a lot of value for your investment. If you're thinking about buying in Pleasant Ridge, I'd recommend getting pre-approved for your mortgage and being ready to act quickly when the right property comes on the market. As a local real estate and design expert, I'm always happy to help you navigate this market to find the right house or to help you get the most for your home if you're looking to sell. Drop a comment below if you have questions about the housing market here in Pleasant Ridge, and definitely reach out to our team if you're interested in buying or selling a home in this amazing neighborhood. All right, let's talk about what really makes Pleasant Ridge special. The incredible amenities that are all within walking distance of each other along Montgomery Road. This is where the neighborhood truly shines, and I'm excited to share some of my personal favorites with you. Getting into restaurants and coffee shops, let me start with breakfast and coffee because honestly, this is where Pleasant Ridge really spoils you. Cafe Alma is our Mediterranean breakfast and lunch gym that was actually featured on America's Best Restaurants. They serve incredible shakshuka with 4 different variations. Their challah bread is basically famous, and the house-made hummus is absolutely divine. Breakfast on their patio on a beautiful day is basically it for me. And the Coffee Exchange is our beloved local coffee shop that literally rebuilt after a fire in 2018 and came back better than ever. They serve full-service coffee, including specialty drinks, and their coffee cake is legendary. Legitimately, my kids ride their bikes up here for a drink and a piece of coffee cake on the regular. For lunch, dinner, or a late-night bite, you absolutely have to try Pleasant Ridge Chili, which has been serving Cincinnati-style chili since 1964 and is famous for their award-winning gravy cheese fries. The Turkey Club on Wheat with a side of gravy cheese fries is a local favorite, and their 3-way is considered some of the best Cincinnati chili in the city. They've even been featured on the Food Network's Food Paradise, so you know it's the real deal. Or walk just up the street to the Gaslight Cafe, a vintage dive bar with nostalgic charm, Art Deco flair, where you can get a burger that rivals anywhere else in the city. With almost every entree $10 or less, they offer unbeatable value for crave-worthy food. It just feels like you've walked into the neighborhood Cheers. The Schlegels, longtime Pleasant Ridge residents and business owners, even celebrate their regulars on the outside restaurant marquee for birthdays and milestones. It's really fun to walk by and see names you know. Just across the street and down a block is 9 Giant Brewing and our favorite craft beer destination. It's got an incredible food menu that makes my mouth water just thinking about it. Everyone has their own favorite on the tap list, and locals rave about their carnitas nachos, caramelized Brussels, and the specials that just keep you coming back to try. They also have the Fermentorium location around the corner that has an amazing tiki cocktail menu and event space worth checking out. Then, Goodfellas Pizzeria brings authentic New York-style pizza to Pleasant Ridge with thin crust pizzas hand-tossed and baked on pizza stones. Upstairs, they run Wise Guy Lounge with 300 different bourbons, making it a perfect place to meet up with friends. Or make it fancy and head over to Lonely Pine Steakhouse, a retro Route 66-inspired supper club offering dry-aged steaks, happy hour deals like $1 martinis, and to die for sides like truffle mac or cream spinach. Cozy with reserved table charm, it's perfect for date nights, special occasions, or just treating yourself to a real meal done right. There are so many good restaurants, so many more I hate to miss out on if I didn't mention. So I'll just tell you these. You have to check out the vegan menu at Loving Hut, the wine at Fine Wine O'Clock, and the list keeps going. Maybe just come plan a progressive dinner style day of eating here with friends so you don't miss any of it. If you're shopping, you have to pop into Everybody's Records, the time-honored indie record shop that's been open since 1978 and buys, sells, and trades vintage vinyl, cassettes, CDs, and more. Longtime staff are actually renowned for their deep musical knowledge and welcoming service. No snobbery, just friendly guidance and conversation. Despite challenges from digital streaming and big box retailers, Everybody's has thrived thanks to a loyal customer base. And Queen City Comic and Card Company has been a Pleasant Ridge institution since 1987, featuring around 50,000 back issue comics, plus a backstock of around 500,000 books. And don't miss Scrap It Up, just down Ridge Road. It is a delightful nonprofit creative reuse center that offers a treasure trove of gently used art, craft, fabric, paper, office materials, and quirky upcycle items like record pieces and baby food jars, all priced at insanely affordable rates to spark your creativity. The shopping district offers a nice mix of local businesses and practical services like Pleasant Ridge Pet Hospital, a variety of salons, or Hello Sunshine Yoga, alongside all of these restaurants and bars, and the walkable nature of the business district makes it easy to pop in between different shops during a single outing. Now that we've eaten and we've shopped, let's talk about fitness and parks. The Pleasant Ridge Recreation Center is a community hub. It features a large wooden playground with rope ladders and slides and monkey bars, and the kids adore it. It's called 1,000 Hands Playground, and it's been rejuvenated thanks to city and neighborhood volunteers. It's located right in the heart of Pleasant Ridge. This community rec center also has a thriving splash pad and a pool that locals love. And we're so close to French Park in Amberley Village, which offers 275 acres of gorgeous hiking trails, creeks, meadows, and wooded hillsides. It is a stunning place to get a hike or trail run in. And the French House, the gorgeous event space on the hill, serves as a favorite wedding and event venue throughout the year where you can kind of hear the music sometimes on a Saturday night in the summer. For those who enjoy walking and hiking, the tree-lined residential streets are perfect for an evening stroll, and it's not uncommon in the slightest to see residents waving at each other or petting a neighbor's dog as they pass. When it comes to entertainment, the neighborhood has really become a destination. The business district offers everything from craft beer and cocktails to live music venues. The Pleasant Ridge Branch Library has a monthly calendar of events, as does Community Happens Here, the local co-working and hospitality space. Pleasant Ridge even has an annual community festival called Ridge Day, held on the first weekend of August since 1971, and it features local artisans, food vendors, live music, and family-friendly activities. In terms of future development, the momentum in Pleasant Ridge continues to grow with a new mixed-use property called The Ridge, found at the corner of Montgomery Road and Lester Road, covering just over an acre of land. This actually marks the first significant new commercial construction in Pleasant Ridge in decades. A 5-story building replacing the old 2-story structures, bringing more housing density and new storefronts to the neighborhood. While there were a lot of local opinions about this building, it's positioned to spark activity in a previously underused corner of our little community and to redefine the Southwest neighborhood entrance. And I appreciate that they took community input to preserve the local character through thoughtful design. Now let's get into the vibe and what it actually feels like to live here. Pleasant Ridge truly offers that dense neighborhood feel where most residents own their own homes and stay for years, creating a stable, invested community. And you'll find that many families and young professionals have chosen to make this neighborhood home. What strikes me most about Pleasant Ridge is how genuinely diverse and welcoming it is. It was actually recognized as one of the most diverse communities in the entire region, according to a 2008 study by the Cincinnati Association. This is a place where executives mingle with artists, and the local run club may just as easily have a professor as a bus driver, a student, or a musician. The vibe here is best described as genuinely neighborly with an urban edge. Locals describe Pleasant Ridge as community-minded and diverse and pet-friendly with great walkability and welcoming neighbors. People mention it's absolutely wonderful for families with beautiful, well-kept homes where you'll see lots of people walking their dogs and hanging out with friends. A quote by community advocate and entrepreneur Phil Levin puts it perfectly. You are going to spend 1,000 times more time in your surrounding 5 blocks than you will any other neighborhood in your city. That philosophy really captures what Pleasant Ridge is about. creating an amazing experience right where you live. The Pleasant Ridge Community Council meets monthly and actively advocates for the continued well-being, safety, and improvement of the neighborhood. When it comes to education, Pleasant Ridge is served by Pleasant Ridge Montessori School, which goes from preschool to 6th grade and has been continuously located on its current site since 1819. So there's a long tradition of education in the community. And it's housed in a brand new LEED certified building that opened in 2008. The local Catholic school, Nativity, provides another elementary education option for kindergarten through 8th grade, and charter school TCP World Academy also calls Pleasant Ridge home. For high school, many of those Montessori students continue their Montessori education at Clark Montessori, and others attend Walnut Hills High School, which is currently ranked as the best public high school in Ohio. And private school options abound within a 15 to 20 minute radius, giving Pleasant Ridge families a vast array of education choices. Are you considering a move to Pleasant Ridge? What questions do you have about living here? Drop them in the comments below. And hey, don't just take my word for it on what it's like to live here. Let's hear directly from some locals I love about their firsthand experiences in Pleasant Ridge. Today we have the pleasure of sitting down with two of Pleasant Ridge's favorite locals. If you live in the neighborhood, you are probably already familiar with the creative powerhouses here, Frida and Alma. They own a couple of different businesses here, Lonely Pine Steakhouse, where we are sitting right now, and that I mentioned earlier in the video, as well as the killer shining bar next door, Overlook Lodge. So thank you so much for meeting with us. I really appreciate it, and talking to all the people who are thinking about Pleasant Ridge as a place to live, or just wanting to hear more about it as a Cincinnati neighborhood. So the story actually runs deeper because Otto, you grew up here, right?
I did, yes.
Yes, and then y'all are raising your two kiddos right around the corner.
Yeah, right around it. I grew up here. I lived right on Ridge Avenue when I was born, and then we kind of stayed there my entire life. So I'm still there. Yeah, I just happened to get lucky, I guess, and land in the right spot.
Well, we think it's a pretty great spot too.
Yes.
So as a fellow Pleasant Ridger, I mean, I have heard about all the different things that y'all have done in the neighborhood over the years. I would love to hear, do you have any stories or experiences where you've seen the community come together and like rally behind each other?
I just think this is the best neighborhood. If you're, wanting to start anything, it's got a huge neighborhood community that really does rally for everybody, and they're behind you 100%. They want to see more businesses come. They want to see more things to do, and they're so supportive. I just think this is a great neighborhood for that.
Yeah, I remember when we shut down in 2020. We had to shut this place down because it was tough to work, with the whole pandemic and all. So that made things kind of tough for restaurants. And we opened this sort of to-go daiquiri shop right in front. And we were, it sounded like a fun idea. It's something Jacob and I had always wanted to do. And we were just serving to-go drinks. And the turnout was amazing. It was like laying down the street.
You knew.
Yeah, you really could. So the people got behind it. Yeah, and if you've ever been on the Pleasant Ridge Facebook page, you know that people care about the neighborhood.
People care about the neighborhood on that Facebook page.
That's what I can say. Right.
It's so true.
Yeah.
All right. Next question for you.
Yes.
It's a Saturday in Pleasant Ridge. What makes it your perfect to do Saturday?
Oh, perfect Saturday. You can take that?
Yeah, absolutely. I know where we're going first. Our favorite spot is to sit right here at the bar and just grab martinis and appetizers. You don't have to have the full steak dinner, but it's incredible and amazing. And then next door for the Overlook Lodge, there's live music on the weekends, and we go there to hang out and finish the night and just listen to some music.
Yeah, you can't beat that. We've got these we put these screen doors in so the whole front can open up so you can hear it as you're walking by on the sidewalk, which I think is really cool. So when you're inside, they're kind of playing for the street, they're playing for the bar. Yeah, that's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I think absolutely. Where else do you grab food around here? What are your favorites?
I mean, if you're going to be here, you have to check out Gaslight. And we'll go to Pleasant Ridge Chili right around here. I mean, we can venture out beyond Pleasant Ridge, but we do have kind of everything you need. And my son he'll say, let me get one of those giant pizzas, because he likes the giant pizza slice at Goodfellas.
Yes.
That's bigger than him, and he loves that. So,
a number of kids I see riding their bikes.
Right.
To grab a pizza slice out here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's everything you want right here.
All right, tell us something that only a local would know about Pleasant Ridge.
Okay. So if you go into Pleasant Ridge Chili, if you go back by the bathrooms, you're going to see like a strange picture of Muhammad Ali just like randomly getting out of a car. It's kind of like a candid shot too. It's not like he posed for it. And I always wondered, like, what is going on? Why is Muhammad Ali like outside PRC? But I think it's because his brother had a shop right across the street. Right next to where the Pleasant Ridge Montessori School is. And so he was visiting the shop. So he would like frequent Pleasant Ridge back in the like late 60s, 70s.
Huh. Muhammad Ali and Pleasant Ridge.
Yeah, you know.
Things you didn't know.
That's why his shop.
Things you knew.
Yes.
The local knows.
Sorry.
Thank you so much for meeting with us and talking. And I just really appreciate y'all are such gems in the neighborhood, and to have you here, and your energy and your involvement is a gift. And I hope that anybody who is thinking about Pleasant Ridge will check out one of these establishments, because they truly are amazing.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Pleasant Ridge is perfect for people who want genuine community without sacrificing urban amenities or breaking the bank. This neighborhood is ideal for young professionals seeking walkable access to great coffee, craft beer, and restaurants. It's fantastic for families wanting a diverse, welcoming environment with good schools nearby. Empty nesters will love downsizing while staying engaged with community activities and local businesses. And first-time homebuyers can find character and charm at more affordable prices than Oakley and Hyde Park. Pleasant Ridge truly shines for anyone who values supporting local businesses and being a part of a neighborhood that's actively growing. Thanks for taking this tour with me. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more content like this, and drop a comment to tell us which neighborhood we should feature next.